for the Los Angeles Angels against the first-place Texas Rangers here at the Big A. We saw them. Adolis Garcia has driven in a lot of runs as well for Bruce Bochy's Texas starting Thursday. Marcus Semien swings the first pitch. These guys like to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's Semien and Seager. They do a ton of damage on the first pitch put in play.
97 RBI record. It's a record that Mookie Betts just set a couple of days ago.
Yep. When you put it in perspective. And the defense behind third base should get a lot of action with all these right-handed batters and a lot of first pitch swinging. Neto, you got
0-2. The high fastball is laid off by Marcus Semien, who yesterday of those 9. Swing and a miss here, strike 3, and Sandoval starts him off with. He swings at the lines, a base hit over the head of Stefanik. Rangers. Grossman, who handles left-handed pitching well, getting Dia down in the 5-hole tonight. They've had a lot of success lately with
Grossman.
That's why he's in this spot tonight. It's 2 balls, no.
He's got to be greedy, thinking, you know, how can I get my.
He walks Robbie Grossman on 4 pitches. So the Rangers setting it up.
340 and an OPS of 1026 versus left.
2 balls, 1 strike on Josh Young. Unlike Young, O'Hoppe will not qualify for Rookie of the Year status next season. Now 3-2 on Young. Chopped to short. Neto waits for it. Goes to second for 1. Quick turn to first. Consecutive games now. He's reached base safely to start his career. Zach Neto had a rough go lately for John Gray.
Yes, fastball 93-98 slide.
ERA in the last 6 starts for Gray. Shonowell fouls the first pitch off his. Out there with Matt Biancuso, one of the trainers for the Angels big leagues. And he looks at 27. He has a leadoff double and to begin a major league career.
And we see that. We talk about Shohei after a foul ball like.
Shows bunt and misses. The count, no balls and a strike. The first. And Neto with a fly ball. Shonowell.
Not with that arm out there.
It's 3. Swing and a miss by Brandon Drury. 2 2/3, 3 2/3, and 2 1/3. Even a miss there by Drury. Gray's ERA was under 3. So he turned on that, but hit it foul. The lead. And that's in there. Strike 3 call. Todd Tishner, the home plate umpire. First pitch just misses to Mike Moustakas. Days had a wrist injury and trying to finish his season. 2 balls, no strikes. He really developed quickly into a leader for this ball club. Down 2 balls and a strike. Good cut there, but now it's 2-2. Taps it down the third base line, just foul. And he won't as Moustakas strikes out on the fastball. It's a score.
It's better now, obviously, but I want to get.
I think getting back to that, avoiding these big injuries, I think doing that will lead to success and in the season.
Well, Mike Trout certainly has been missed as out. Everybody knows that Trout is a huge part of the future for this franchise. He's 4.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be able to see every one of those hits in an Angel uniform. Trying to go out there as quick as possible with his teammates, and how important the game of baseball is to him.
On Mitch Garver, who lines on the previous play. Adolis Garcia lined out. We saw jump until August. And it didn't work out, as we certainly know, and there are a lot of reasons. Part of it, wanted to be out there with his teammates, win or lose. With Mike Trout unable to play in the second low. Back for it is Grichuk as he makes the catch. Sandoval cuts through that changeup. Yeah, but they were a big part of the story. And Mike Trout's injury and really that.
Finishing off with Shohei being put on the IL.
Our joke is over. Heim throws his bat. Unfortunately, hits the screen. RBIs from Mauricio Dubon. Martin mounded up on Heim. Now 3-2 as Garver will be getting a head start. And it's ball 4. So the second walk issued by Sandoval. Ball in the dirt, gets away, and the runners advance. So Garver now it's a ball hard for it near the track. Makes the catch.
Lee Thomas, an original Angel. And here's a fly ball back at the wall. And that ball is gone. Nothing. Halo Lee. Jumping on the first innings. That didn't seem like the ball was carrying much tonight, but
Benji was a great clutch hitter himself. Still unbelievable the numbers against Gray on the first pitch.
give up the long ball. That's something that certainly stood on this year. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes on Grichuk, who's been
on Tavares is over 4.
Fans loving it. Seeing Logan O'Hoppe go yard.
Lena. If you look up the marker and you see where O'Hoppe is marked and where he's played 46 games. Craig Biggio hit 13. The record actually belongs to Matt Noakes. Joe Adele with a ground ball to second base as Marcus Semien has that.
Taylor Swift.
Well, you know, Travis Kelce has a relationship with Taylor Swift. She showed up at the Chiefs yesterday. But she still showed up, cheered on.
We'll see her here at the Big A one of these days. Jared Walsh bounces one foul.
Being out there playing with these guys the way they're going right now.
How you going?
Just fine. We were just talked well for both of those teams. And Semien looks at a strike. When you get to this time of the year, you know, what are the things
when you're in a position where you're thinking you're going to be able to get a playoff spot?
Well, but it didn't do anything to my approach and and how I played that night. Before he goes on, when he go into the bullpen, I'm like, that's a big dude, man.
Yeah.
So
we talked a little bit about it earlier. When it comes to the end of
what he's done in that short amount of span, and the amount of hitting and mashing that he's done.
And we talk about him in a number of
A lot when I watch these games.
pitch there from Sandoval. His changeup.
They always call the one in the zone for a strike.
it's another strike. This is when you got to clear the mind of this now. Patrick Sandoval.
He's got changeup again, and it's 0-2 on Josh Young.
Josh Young left centered, hangs up for Randall Grichuk. That ends the third.
Michael Stefanik fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Years with the Rangers, so you know that had to feel good.
They had their way with us years before that, so it was definitely Texas go about their business. Through adversity, through a game, how are they able to rebound?
Oh, well.
There's strike 2. You had a long hitting streak.
I didn't really think a whole lot. You know, my streak was put together by getting hits. It didn't happen because they're going to pitch him inside. Threw inside, and I'm getting in the box, and I know Brad Rack.
Neto couldn't hold his swing there. He strikes out. So that's back.
He was tired of hearing about it, so it was.
Drury with a foul pop up and